Imagine this. You just got Dark Souls 3. Congrats. You have hours of disease teleporting dog content to run away from ahead of you. That's for later. Right now, there's a simple tutorial to complete. Attack your enemies, okay. Try not to get hit, alright, sounds good. Light this bonfire, let's go. I got cliffs to fall off of. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Change the music. Now, please. What?
The name of the six gods?
Yeah, I just peed my pants. Refunding, sorry Gabe, the game didn't work as intended. That's sadly the reality of a cowardly sort I once knew. And sometimes I sit under the stars and wonder how many people befell the same fate. Does this tutorial boss just have that much aura? And more importantly, who is he? Why is he there to stop us from experiencing the rest of what this game has to offer? Such as flesh-eating worms viciously attaching themselves to you. Alright, the game isn't that bad. But you get the idea. This video is going to explain who Gunder is, and hopefully provide some unkindled ash out there the insight they need to finally take him down. So, the context of this baloney. You are what's known as unkindled ash, or an ashen one. Essentially a zombie created to reignite a fire that is keeping humanity alive. This fire has been around for a long time, and many before you have taken up the task of rekindling the flame. But that shit hurts, so no one wants to do it again, which is why the unkindled are showing up. They're undead individuals who previously tried and failed to keep the flame going, meaning you're a zombie of a zombie, and also you suck. And also, the powers that be must be extremely desperate if you're their last hope. You got this, and as it so happens, Gunder is also an Ashen one. The only difference is that he was too late. By the time he got to Firelink Shrine, the main hub for all unkindled, he found it to be empty. No firekeeper, and the bell that would usually toll to signify the start of his mission went unheard. Because of this, he couldn't embark on his journey, and instead decided to guard the entrance to Firelink Shrine, waiting for the next unkindled to be summoned by the bell. That's when we, the player, come in. The bell tolls for us, and on our way to the shrine, we must fight and defeat Gunder, who remains kneeling there awaiting our arrival, until we pull a coiled sword out of his chest. During his long wait, Gunder was corrupted in a sense. Keen observers might have noticed that once you get to phase 2 of the boss fight, a
giant mass of black pus
pops out of Gunder. This is most definitely related to the Abyss. The Abyss is a dark, formless void, both a force and a location that consumes or corrupts every living organism it can. It's responsible for many bad things in the series, and somehow it managed to get a hold of Gunder, surely causing him to lose his mind. Now you know who the guy is, but how do you beat him? If you're struggling and also wearing a diaper, you can pick the Pyromancer as your starting class. Gunder is weak to fire, meaning you should be able to take him out with ease. Don't want to choose Pyromancer as your class? Alright bro, pick the Black Firebombs as your starting gift. They're great against him for the same reason as Pyromancy. Don't want to pick Firebombs as your starting gift? You're really fucking pissing me off right now. At that point, you'll just need to get good and parry, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. So, that's it? At the end of the day, this tutorial boss really isn't that bad, and maybe if you quit before even getting to Firelink Shrine, you are missing out on one of the best experiences modern gaming has to offer, and you should be banished to Blighttown until you realize you're supposed to play with your hands and not give the dog your controller! No. It doesn't end there. Because over the course of the game, you unwittingly go back in time to fight Champion Gunder in his prime, the same day he was denied his purpose at Firelink Shrine. Pack. It's here where the real challenge begins. You can just see the rage of this purposeless soldier with each swing, lunge, and kick. Truly one of the best bosses in the game. So go finish that tutorial, man. This game is fantastic. Shout out Pickle P, you the GOAT.